A little bit. So I was a police officer for 5 years in one of the roughest parts of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. There is a slew of historical injustices that have been committed systemically, and I did that for about 5 years until I became an educator, and I did that for about 10 years. And my sort of introduction into the faith world came after a shooting that killed 7 people, one of them being my father and temple president at the Sikh Temple of Wisconsin in Oak Creek. And that was, I've sort of had an antagonistic relationship with faith my entire life um, until that happened. And then I started to see something a little bit differently. And what I saw differently, and after that, I reached out to the guy that started the organization that shot that the shooter belonged to. I won't name the organization, but I reached out to him. He was a former white supremacist, and I sat down with him and asked him why. Why do people do these types of things? And he simply said to me, hurt people or hurt themselves. And I didn't think that pain was, at that time, I just kind of thought about that and reflected on our society and really how much of our society is hurting, needs a catharsis both externally and internally. Um, and my journey going forward and what that looked like. And oftentimes compassion was something that kept coming up.